Okay, so this is a 2025 Lowrider ST. This is the second Lowrider ST that I've purchased, and this is the second time that I installed the Mustache engine guard right here. Um, it comes with three bolts, one on each side here of the motor, and then it's got this one right here. So a lot of people have trouble aligning the three holes. They're not made perfect. If you've been following Holy Shift's channel, he's got some really good videos, and he does a complete install on how to take the fairing and everything apart to do the install. However, I just want to quickly mention some things that I did that made this so much easier. Because the holes don't align, it gets really hard to fit. Number one, it's very hard to fit the nut that goes behind this bolt right here. It's very, very hard. So what I did is I put tape on my wrench. It was a 13. This is a 12, but it was a 13 that I used. But this is for demonstration purposes. I would not use the painter's tape because it doesn't have enough glue. But what I did use was the regular Scotch tape, this guy right here. This is very sticky stuff. Um, you could probably try something like Gorilla Tape or just normal duct tape. What you want is you want that nut to stay in the slot here. I started it with this one first, and I came in from this side right here. So if you can see, here's the filter, so you can see that I'm on the right side of the engine. I came from this side, and then I started screwing by hand this guy right here. So you definitely do not want to put these all the way in. And what I did is, from experience from the first time that I did this on the other bike, you want to put this bolt or the other bolt just enough to where it's holding your your part in place, but not far out that the wiggling of your engine guard is gonna move the bolt and strip either the hole or the bolt. You want to put the bolt in there enough so that it has enough strength to not strip, but not far enough that it doesn't give you room to move this around, so that you can have movement here to align the hole. Because if you put the both bolts that go on the bottom on either on both sides at the same time, uh, a lot of people are finding that this hole does not align. So I just started with one, and then came up here, and then I used the tape and the wrench, and came in through here, and then I was able to. It takes a little while to find the center of that nut, but then once you get it in there, then you hand tighten it. Then what I did is I came to this side and I tightened it all the way. Now I'm going to take around to the other side here. So this hole right here, this part of the bar was almost touching over here. So what I did, this jack is right here. It's loose. It's for demonstration purposes. So I folded up this old shirt really thick to protect the paint. There's no damage to anything, not a scratch on anything. This is a piece of mesquite wood. I live in the desert, and this is a considered a hardwood, but it worked out like a charm. It didn't damage anything right here. It's hardwood, but it's still soft enough to not mess with your paint. You can do whatever you want to use there, maybe a 2x4 with a notch on it or something like that. But anyhow, it's impossible for you to try and bend this guy so that it aligns with the hole. So with this, it pushed it down very easy. It's flawless. And then I used this tool here, and I used the rubber protector here, and uh, I brought this guy in here, and I shimmied it back, and then I just hand screwed the bolt in there. And then once I did that, it worked out like a charm. And then this bolt, you want to make sure that you screw this bolt in quite a ways, as far as you can with your hand, before you release any pressure on this guy, because you don't want to cause any stripping. But anyhow, once you do that, it is a charm. I don't know why they're so out of alignment, but it is a big problem. I had struggled with the first one, not as bad as this one, but a lot of people I see are struggling. I just not cannot believe how much this was out of alignment. I mean, it was almost an inch. It was almost touching my foot peg right here. All right, hope this helps somebody.